What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Devo. We back again with another video, and today we got the absolute worst gamer deaths ever. Well, I did see a gamer death video before. Well, I didn't react to it, but I did see a video game death one where like it's mostly from people just was not watching their health. You know, like they just kept playing for like hours and hours without eating or drinking or resting at all. But just to let y'all know, I am live stream right now, reacting to the video. If you want to see me react to the videos live, follow me on Twitch. It's Twitch TV/Yo is Devo. And without further ado, let's get right into it, man.
The
Still
Royale
traumatized from the last one. Yeah.
Addiction is a chronic condition characterized by a compulsive urge to engage in a specific behavior like drinking, substance abuse, or in this case, Clash Royale. A young man had grown so attached.
Alright. I can't. I don't have the throat game pause to, do that high pitched voice. But who in here plays Clash Royale? I used to like play it like actually I used to play when it first came out. When I was like Clash of Clans. It was like Clash of Clans and it wasn't Clash Royale, it was Clash of Clans. I think they had another game called Boom Beach. I used to play that. It's like a I guess you can say like the modern style of Clash of Clans. It made from the same people, so Then Clash Royale came out, and then I played that for a little bit. But yeah, I used to be on mobile games heavy.
To the mobile game that it became the center of his life. He was a level 9 and was already
You
at
think League of Legends is gonna be on
3,600
here?
trophies.
Probably.
Which, honestly, is pretty impressive considering that this took place back in 2016.
You never played
In
Clash
those
Royale?
times,
Yeah.
having just 3,000 trophies would literally place you in the highest arena. To put it into perspective for today's time, it'd be like getting to 15,000 trophies when you're just a level 12. In other words, he was a sweat. Each victory gave him a rough.
Of course, you can't put a Clash Royale video without putting Jinxie on there, bro. Shout out Jinxie, man. Real cool dude.
Of validation, and each loss felt like a personal failure. His days revolved around the climb, pushing trophies, upgrading cards, and chasing more wins. Over time, his joy turned into obsession. The game that once entertained him slowly began to consume him. It was no longer just Clash Royale, the app was now his life. He took everything personal. Unfortunately for him, on one fateful night, the man would become overwhelmed by the two cards he absolutely hated the most in the game, Elite Barbs and Hog Riders. Match after match, player after player, his opponents kept using these cards with their levels completely maxed out. He began losing every round, with each loss angering him more than the last.
How this
Before
gonna
the young
go,
man
bro?
even realized it, he had dropped down hundreds of trophies in a single day, and at that point, something inside him broke. Rage and despair collided. The man threw his phone, got up from his seat, and began. So, unfortunately, I can't really show you the rest of this incident, because it turns out that it actually crosses some of YouTube's guidelines.
The heck did he do? What did he do? Did he harm himself?
So, maybe I'll make a Patreon or something? I don't know. But anyways, let's move on to the next incident.
What did he do? What did he do? What? Oh, okay. Oh, we got the gamer rage incident. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Before I hit play, what game do you think bro left us on a cliffhanger fat? I'm just gonna assume he harmed himself. But then again, it said that's rough. So sometimes he put stuff like they didn't really die. I'm pretty sure he just harmed himself. But I don't think he, offed himself. I think he just harmed himself. You know? But the gamer rage incident, what game do you think they're gonna talk about? No, we saw the man. Oh no, I mean he looked concussed. Face before him. I don't know. I'm just gonna say he didn't off himself. I'm just gonna say that. Keep it nice. Gamer Rage. Oh no, it might be what Lee said. League of Legends. Either League of Legends, Smash Bros, Counter Strike. I'm trying to see like the popular games, not Call of Duty. I don't think Call of Duty. You say World of Warcraft. Ooh, maybe. All right, let's see.
Gamer Rage incident.
That's
In
terrible.
June 2024, a gaming dispute took an unthinkable turn from the virtual world into real life. After receiving constant trash talk and beratement from another player on a dying video game, a 20-year-old man from New Jersey finally...
He said on a dying video game. Interesting. He said New Jersey.
decided that enough was enough. His favorite video game was shutting down its servers, his life was stressing him out, and this player was...
What game is he talking about? I guess they said they're shutting down servers. Saying, it's a dying game. Final Fantasy? He said a dying game and the servers are shutting down. I don't know.
Still trash talking.
The
man sat down and deeply pondered how he'd go about addressing his situation. And it was at that moment that he came up with an ingenious idea. He'd go and find out where the player lived, tell his mother that he was going to visit a distant friend, and then fly 1,000 miles to the player's town.
It's not that serious. It's not that serious. I thought he was gonna do like a SWAT. This man gonna personally go all the way over there.
Upon arrival, he'd purchase a hammer at a local hardware store, and then found the man's house. At 2 a.m., the 20-year-old would enter through the man's unlocked door. Then he...
Why is your door unlocked? Can we talk about that? Why is your door unlocked? And wait, what he said? 2 a.m.? What your door unlocked at 2 a.m.? That's... Hey, man. I don't want to say he deserves it, but like, gang. Come on, bro. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Ambushed him and struck him repeatedly as he walked out of his bedroom. The man would break into a panic and completely freak out whilst trying to register the totally unbelievable situation before his eyes. Some dude he was trash talking on an MMO was actually inside his...
Oh, he sent in an MMO. Lee, you might be onto something, bro. Brothers finding bad people facts. Like, why you got your door unlocked at 2 a.m.? But Lee, you might be onto something, bro. He said MMO. Wait, they wait a minute. This means, what did he do in the MMO that got you want to pull up on him? Did he sell all your loot? Like,
house.
Wow.
At 2 o'clock, attacking him. During their struggles, the man began to scream out for help, and to his complete luck, his stepfather happened to be awake and nearby. The two of them together were able to stop and subdue the 20-year-old until deputies arrived. Although he was injured pretty badly, the man survived and received staples that...
Oh, he survived. And he jumped a dude. Hey, hold on, that's a W. Hey. Still though, lock your doors. That wouldn't even happen. But it's a comfort for show though.
Several head wounds. As for the other man, Kang was arrested on multiple felony charges, and when questioned about why he did what he did, he chillingly replied by saying that the other gamer was a bad person online.
You can't come up with anything else, gang. He's a bad person online. Oh boy, don't let him. Hey, don't let him play Call of Duty. Don't let him play GTA. Don't let him play 2K. Don't let him play like any multiplayer game with proximity chat. That boy was gonna pull up on everybody's house if that's the case.
the VR incident.
Oh boy, VR. I can see something happening with VR, of all things. I ain't gonna lie.
In December 2017, a 44-year-old man in Moscow was at home with his headset strapped on, fully immersed in a VR set.
Well, I think I heard this story from another video. I think, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it's a different one, but there was like another video that talked about gamer death. I feel like this is the one where he falls on the glass table and he get pierced by all the glass on there, but no one's there to hear him, so he just died there. I think that's what it is. I'm
But
not too
inside his
sure.
apartment, the line between the simulated world and the real one blurred. As he moved around the room, he lost his footing and stumbled hard, slamming into a glass table.
Yep.
The impact was devastating. Glass was everywhere, on and inside of him. As the man stood back up, he didn't even have a moment to panic or call 911. He instantly fell back down and became unresponsive. Unfortunately, investigators later reported that he passed away almost instantly. There was no chance to save him. This stood as one of the first recognized incidents where a VR caused the passing of an individual. It serves as a stark reminder that while virtual
That's
reality
crazy.
transports us to other worlds, our bodies never leave.
Yeah, I heard
this
about this story.
One misstep in your living room is more dangerous than any simulated battlefield rendered on a screen. So remember to always be aware of your surroundings when you put your VR on.
Facts. You gotta make sure like whatever you go with your VR, make sure like everything's clear or like know your surroundings where you at. You feel me? Because the fact that he almost instantly passed away from hitting the glass table like that is crazy.
The window incident.
The
As it grew
window,
dark outside,
the window incident. If this dude's gonna fall out, jump out of his window, the window incident. That's weird.
it rained and thundered on. This night was supposed to be
Or a
quiet,
complete empty
relaxing
room.
session
Facts.
of gaming for this 33-year-old man in the UK. He sat in his living room playing his PS5, unaware of the complete chaos that yet
PS5.
awaited
I got
him.
one.
He opened up his window for some fresh air and resumed his gaming. However, the weather of the night would have no plans of calming down anytime soon. Slowly, it began storming harder and harder outside of his house. Then, in the
Don't tell me you're gonna have the worst luck of all time, and with that crack of a window open, lightning is gonna shoot through the window and hit him. Don't tell me that's gonna happen. Don't tell me that's gonna
midst of
happen.
his game, a sudden bolt of lightning struck his home, bounced off of a puddle of water outside, and then bolted right through his open window and
Hey, I did not pre-watch this, yo. I did not. I did not. Oh my god. A bolt of lightning hit a puddle, bounced up to his window. That's that Final Destination type of death right there. What?
slammed straight into his body. The impact from the lightning bolt was so immense that it launched him from his chair and shocked the living hell out of him, scarring his body with branch-like burns. But, despite how lethal lightning strikes are, the man somehow rose back up from the ground. His head was
Wow.
throbbing and his body was on fire, but he was completely confused, not knowing what hit him. He went to his partner and asked for a wet towel because he had a headache, but upon seeing his horrific condition, they immediately freaked out and rushed him to a hospital to be treated. Doctors and staff took him in and did the best they could do for his burns and internal shock injuries. And against all odds, he somehow survived.
Wow. Was it both incidents back to back? Hold up. No, it's not back to back. But 2 incidents so far where they survived. Wow.
Even though he didn't pass away, I couldn't imagine how absolutely horrifying it must be for you to be playing video games in the safety of your living room one second and then getting struck by literal lightning the next second.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. What are the odds of that happening? It's like it got. Wow. Just getting struck by lightning like that. And he was gaming, bro. He just gets struck by lightning. That's crazy.
Ironically enough, the man was playing Stray, and if you're not not familiar with that, it's a game where you're a cat trying to find its way back to its family through, you guessed it, a thunderstorm. The Roblox incident.
Oh god, Roblox. Oh snap. You know, I should have predicted this being in here too. Roblox. Yeah, God was like, it's not your time to go. God saved him right there. He would have been in a Final Destination movie right there. Dude, and they might put that in the next Final Destination movie. Just lightning bounce off of stuff and just hit you. That's crazy. Roblox. What would happen to Roblox? It's still that's horrifying. So we're not in nightmare fuel. I wonder what's
Fall of
gonna happen.
2024, a boy whose only escape was Roblox found their world warped into something unrecognizable. What had once been a game of building, laughing, and running soon became the doorway to a disturbing nightmare.
Oh
As the
god.
youngster continued his gaming, he'd stumble across another friendly gamer in the chat. But on the other side of the screen was Tara Alexis Sykes, a 36-year
Oh Jesus. Look, I know it's October, but he didn't have to jump scare me like that with that face. But I heard of this story too. I heard of this story. I think I forgot what she did. I forgot what she did. I don't know if she pulled up to the house herself or she sent someone. I'm not too sure. I forgot. But I seen this woman before. But golly, I ain't gonna lie though. Accurate.
old woman from Pensacola, Florida. And unfortunately, she wasn't just another player, she was something far more nefarious. The
Oh
woman
my
reached
god,
into the
that
child's
face.
loneliness and began speaking to him as if she were a close friend and someone who deeply understood
Oh
him.
nah.
She took her time and earned his trust, and then she revealed her true intentions. She began instructing him to harm his
Bro.
family members. She told him to burn his
Oh
younger
yeah.
sibling with
Oh yeah, that's what she did. She's trying to manipulate the kid into doing horrible stuff. Now, okay, now I remember. Yep. Cause I seen her face before. It was like another story.
scalding water and to violently throw him at the tile floor. If his parents
What? I'm trying to figure out why would she do this. I don't like this was like I seen this like a while back, but like I'm trying to figure out seeing this now again. What made her do this?
found out, she commanded him to sneak into their room at night and to do away with them. She would go on to tell him to burn their house down with aerosol and matches. But when the youngster attempted the first of these vile instructions, deputies immediately arrived to the house. They found that some of the parents' sheets were covered in spray and questioned why he was hurting his younger sibling. Paralyzed in fear, the truth finally spilled out. The kid admitted that there was a woman online who was telling him
Take
that
that
he had
face
to do what he
away,
was doing.
gang.
It was revealed that this vile witch used a children's
That build is crazy. You know what she reminds me of? Just from that outfit right here. Hold up, chat. Hold up, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I forgot to do it. Right here. What the heck? What did put me in Facebook? Yo, gang, gang. Hey, look at the build, bro. That's crazy. Is it that or is it Fairly Odd Parents? Either that or what's that the main fairy dude? I forgot his name. It's not showing. He's not showing on here. Why they don't have him on here? It's either that or the other one. I forgot his name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Golly, that build is crazy.
Game to puppeteer a child into attempted. Sykes was arrested and charged with multiple felonies. She was held
Put
without
that
bond
face
and now
away.
faces decades in prison. Thank God. There are countless stories like these on platforms like Roblox. If you're young, do not talk to strangers. And if you have younger siblings, monitor them and always check up on them personally to ensure
Facts.
that they're safe and happy.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, the Roblox been going through it this year, bro. With the SLEP and everything, bro. They been going through it. Some countries already banned Roblox too, so. Whew. Oh god, the hammer
The
incident.
hammer.
Uh-oh.
It
Nightmare
was
Fuel,
supposed
here
to
we
be
go.
just
Chat.
another night, until a game turned into a motive for. In Russia, a young man was told by his parents to
Dang,
stop
in Russia again? Russia, what's going
staying
on?
up all day and playing computer games overnight. His mother took away his keyboard, hoping to enforce some discipline, but unfortunately, his obsession was darker than anyone realized. That night, while his father slept, the youngster crept.
Oh my god, isn't that serious, bro? This reminds me of the other story where the parents took the kid's Halo game. Cause I guess he was too addicted to the game, and he shot both of them. One of them survived. I think the dad survived. This is like this is giving similar stories.
Into his bedroom with a sledgehammer. Yep,
Our
he
Roblox
literally
play,
showed
sorry,
up with a
Peter.
20-pound sledgehammer.
Bro, it's not that serious, gang. It's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious, bro. How old is this person? Is he a kid or an adult?
He carefully covered his father's head with a plastic bag to ensure no mess would be made.
Oh no, this. You can tell he been preparing to do this. What?
Then he lifted up the heavy tool and swung it down at his head. He struck him woefully with 6 brutal swings. And sadly, his father would never wake up, even though it was his mother who took away his keyboard.
You just off the pops for no reason? I mean, I wouldn't want the mother to be hurt either, but like, gang, you going for the wrong enemy. What?
He decided to attack his father instead because he was afraid that he'd wake up and stop him.
Wow. Had to be a team fags.
After the vicious ambush, he demanded his keyboard back from his mother. He then went to his room, locked the door, and went straight to his computer setup, where he would engross himself in an endless binge of gaming for hours until police were called.
Bro. What game you had to be playing that got you addicted like that you gotta off somebody to get your keyboard back? He just, and the thing is he didn't like run away or anything. The man just casually went back to his room, off his pops, casually went back to the room and continued gaming like nothing happened. What?
Thankfully, he was arrested and formally charged for what he did to his father. Relatives described him as reclusive, spoiled, and completely lacking discipline.
Of course.
With his father gone, he had finally believed that he was the head of the family, but
Really?
bludgeoning your father with a hammer so that you can play games doesn't make you into a man. Unfortunately, it sort of makes you the opposite. Video games exist as some of the best entertainment out there in the world. They're fun, immersive, and detailed. But safety is more important than fun and immersion. Don't speak to random strangers on the internet. Don't let your gaming become compulsive and uncontrollable. And definitely don't let games make you so mad to the point you start physically attacking people. Game right and game safe. With that being said, I can absolutely destroy any one of you in a Clash Royale match. That's
You know what? You probably could. I don't play Clash Royale no more, bro. I haven't played that game in years, so hey, you got it. Hey, you can't beat Jinxie though. I want to see you face Jinxie. A talking head versus Jinxie. Ooh boy, I want to see that.
your problem, not mine. Now have a happy day.
W video, talking head, W video. Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see live reaction with your boy and gaming. You know what I'm saying? Till then, I'm out here, y'all. Peace.